In this episode, Adam at Seward Speed Shop shows us the proper way to replace the swing-arm bushings in our Volkswagen Beetle.
We decided as long as we're this far in, we're going to take the spring plates off and take a look at the big rubber bushings in there, because we're pretty sure they're cracked.
They probably have never been addressed,
So as long as we're
since we're this deep.
That came off easy.
So those look nice.
Yeah, this one doesn't look bad.
We'll see what that rubber looks like. If it's been replaced. No, it's never been replaced. Those are original. Or have a lot of miles on them. See how they're egg?
Mm-hmm.
See how that has the big chamfer there?
Yep.
But that chamfer's gone?
Yep.
And they're totally egg-shaped?
Yep. That's it. Okay.
They're bad.
Okay.
They're bad. And now the inner usually looks worse. The inners are usually worse. And here's where...
This is where it gets sketcy?
Yeah, this is where it gets sketchy.
Where do I want to stand where it won't hit me in the head?
It won't get you.
Woo! There's a little bit of tension on her.
There's tension on it. Now, the trick to this is don't lose your bar. All right, let's go back in. So we know, all right. That's our factory location. Little mark. Oh, wow, we grabbed the good marker.
Oh,
Look at that. Well, there, see, so that's where it's gonna go back in.
So where there's no rust on
where
it?
there's no mark, that's where it's gonna go.
Paint marker. All right.
That's it. That's where we're gonna go.
All right.
And that one is even worse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
It's gone.
Okay. Now I've got the black ones, but you said you don't like the black rubber ones?
Nah, let's put urethanes in.
Okay.
Yeah, if you know how to put the urethane ones in, then you're good.
But they're a little different?
Yeah. Yep. Basically the exact same, it looks like. That's good. Oh,
Take her off.
This one. Yep. Oh, it's gonna come off good. We're good. Golden.
Pretty much the same thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Egg. Gone.
So with new ones, it'll make it ride and lots less squishy in the back.
Yep.
Swaying.
Yep.
And squishy in.
Yeah, it'll be way nicer. Much nicer. You turn yourself red.
On the grinder?
On the grinder.
Awesome.
These guys are freaking good.
How do you know?
Perfect.
It's just sticking out maybe 1/8 of an inch, if that?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, and
Awesome.
it's butted completely up against the back.
Oh, I
of
got
the housing.
Oh, so you can see back in here. Okay.
Yeah, if I show you what we start with. Yeah, so when you put them in the first time, they're sticking out that far.
Okay.
So there's nothing wrong with the urethane, and they're a lot firmer ride. There's numerous grades of the urethane. There's soft, like pink. That stuff breaks down.
Okay.
The hard red holds up. Seiko sells a yellow one. It's really nice for street cars, but it's really tough to find them in stock a lot of the time. So these aren't a bad way to go. Bug pack, the bug pack units are nice. The MP is decent. But if you don't grind them, you'll never get the spring plate covers in.
So trim to fit.
Yes.
And just grind down the little nubs here.
So grind down the nubs here. So there's one untouched. Grind the nubs down, and then I put a big chamfer around this right here.
Okay, and that's for the inner one.
Yep, that's the inner, and we'll do the same for the outer.
So why do you have to grind them down?
Otherwise, they will stick out about that far and they'll never compress in. All you'll do is you'll bend your spring plate covers when you're trying to crank it down. You're just gonna destroy that. You're probably turning your car into much more of a dangerous vehicle than before you even started.
Yeah, so this is only sticking out maybe an eighth of an inch.
Eighth of an inch.
And you say back in here,
yep,
that's up against the stop.
You're up against the back of the stop. Yep, exactly. And that's exactly where you want to be.
Okay, cool.
If it's your first time doing it, go slow, you know, grind these slow.
Take off a little bit at a time.
If you've done 100 sets of these like we have, I know exactly how much to take off. I know where I'm at.
Keep trimming until it's snug, but it has to hit in the back.
Yep. That's the most important thing. Yep.
Okay, cool.
So, and then the same for the front. You'll see the front's usually a little bit less, but you can see it's not at the bottom. It's not even close to sitting on the bottom.
Yeah.
And it's sticking out that far. We need these to sit the exact same way.
So down against that stop, down in there.
It has to sit against that stop. If it doesn't, you're asking for problems.
You're going to go on the Samba and ask for advice.
Yeah, you're going to go on the Samba.
Tell you everything.
Yeah, exactly.
Except for what you need to know.
Except for the simple fact that all you have to do is know how to properly grind these. There's not a ton of aftermarket parts that just bolt on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, especially a important bushing like that.
Right, it's just, and I mean, they're not expensive. And if you buy the expensive Seiko yellows, you're gonna do the same thing. It doesn't matter if you buy anything aftermarket, you're gonna have to grind
even
them
the black, cheapy black ones.
The black rubber ones, you can cram on there.
Stock, because they're squishier.
Yep, if you go with the stock rubber, just you can cram them on.
Okay.
It's not fun. Don't oil or grease those at all.
No?
Flour, baby powder.
Talcum powder.
Talcum powder, it works great on the rubber. But this, you actually use a urethane grease.
Okay.
And it comes provided, so.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Good
little package of it comes with your stuff. So we'll grind these. About like that.
Gotcha.
Perfect. It's special urethane grease. So, and it actually is like special urethane grease. You do need this.
Okay.
Yeah, it won't break down the urethane or anything like that, so.
And you said with the regular rubbers, just use a talcum powder, no
Just
grease
talcum.
at all.
Yep, no grease.
And you're not putting it on the outside.
Nope. Nope, put the
Just
outside in dry.
inside.
Put the outside in dry and you're good. Just on the inside, just where all the parts move.
Gotcha. Now, if it was me, putting those black ones in, not knowing what I know now, I would have just greased the piss out of inside, outside, everywhere, and just to try to cram them in there.
And they would fall apart in like probably a year.
Really?
Yeah. It's so weird. I mean, rubber is oil. So you would think that it all is fine. But for some reason, it doesn't. It just wants to make the hard oil soft again. Exactly, exactly. He's no good. They don't play together well.
Awesomeness.
Beautiful.
She's gonna ride like a Cadillac now.
Oh man, it won't even be the same car.
Although I didn't get much of a chance to drive it because all the mouse nests in that old motor.
Right?
It overheated too much.
God. Does it look in with your flashlight?
I think it looks perfect, like you have it right there.
Yep, we're good.
So we're going by that line you marked before. Yep. So we're right back to the same ride height.
Pow.
Pow. Right on the money.
Right back in the game. All right. Now, oh, that's real nice.
That is sweet. That's just like lip balm.
I'm telling you. It actually doubles as lip balm.
Does it?
Yeah, yeah.
That's how you
Go
do
ahead,
it.
you put some on.
Yeah.
You try it. See what you think.
Is it flavored? I'll lick it.
It is. It really is.
I'm sure it has some flavor.
I'm not going to tell you what the flavor is. You got to try it to find out.
Oh, this
But
tastes
it's really
like
nice.
ass. This lip balm tastes like ass.
Yeah. Now, we'll see.
Can you catch some threads?
This is usually the nightmare. And we'll see if we can get lucky. Now, our street car, we don't even have any bushing whatsoever. It's just a bronze bushing.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you hear everything.
So now, could
You feel everything.
could you imagine if those bushings, were sticking out?
Oh, you never get it.
If he hadn't trimmed it,
You would never get it.
it would never.
No.
You'd never catch a thread with those bolts.
No, so people start with long bolts is the way they go.
Yeah, I've heard that.
You know, and then they start bowing it, and then it starts bending, and you know, it just gets crazier and crazier and crazier. Also, the other part where everybody messes up is you grab the tool and you set your arm back up on the finger. You do that, you're never getting these bolts in.
Oh, I can see that.
You're
yeah.
never getting the bolts back in. You revert back to step one, which is this. Put your cover on, get it snugly, start to snug it a little bit.
Get enough threads in there
Yep.
where it's not gonna.
And then get the tool.
The tool.
Yeah.
The tool.
And put that in.
That is the tool.
Yeah, this is the tool. It's the only way you're gonna get it. I mean, I've seen guys with ratchet straps and jacks and so on and so forth,
Sure.
but I mean, this tool costs, sometimes you gotta put a vice grip here so it doesn't slide, but we'll see if we can get it. It looks like we might get it.
Boy, there's a lot of tension on that.
There really is. Yeah, this is hands down the most dangerous part of your automobile, man. As far as doing service on it, you know. This is, if you don't have a clue what you're doing and you don't have the tools to do it,
Take it to Seward Speed Shop.
take it somewhere, man. Yeah, I mean, but this tool is not, you can buy this thing anywhere, you know, it's not.
It can't be too expensive.
It's not expensive. I've seen guys make it, you know, I mean. But yeah, if you have a ratchet strap come loose or something like that,
yeah.
oh good gosh, I mean, you're gonna lose an arm, a finger, an eye. I don't know. It's not gonna be ideal.
And there we go.
One side done.
Cool. Stop by our Patreon page for additional exclusive content and sneak previews of future episodes.
If you like this video, hit that like button, and we hope you consider subscribing to our channel. Thanks for watching.